Hi, we're back again. So I'm Ellen Helfrich. I'm the Director of Library Relations. I work with 7 of the 8 branch libraries. Before Tara starts with announcements, would you like to tell everybody who you are?
Sure.
For the 2 people in the county that don't know.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm Paula Gilbert. I was the former Director of Youth Services for the York County Libraries, and now I'm a consultant for the county system, and I've been here forever and a day.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll just
40
leave
years.
it with that.
Wow.
Hi, would you tell everybody who you are?
I sure will. I'm Tara Kaufman, and I am the interim chief advancement officer.
That's
Good
okay.
job. You remembered that.
I did remember. By the way, I am digging those fingernails, Paula. Hold
Thank
that
you.
up. Hold up your hands. Woo! Look at that. Nice blue. Anyway, so thank you. And we are back for our 3rd segment of Literacy for Change live stream. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah. We're happy that you're watching. Please tell your friends. And you get to see it recorded, but it's not quite the same as live.
Right.
Now it's more fun live.
Share and, do all those fun things so that we can raise more money. And
That's right.
speaking of raising money, I have an announcement. We are now at $250,000. It's rolling. I suppose you all can see it too. $796. And I want to point out that when we went over the $250,000 milestone, that was thanks to a donation from Kelly Adams, who was a former board chair, and Carol Davenport. So thank you, Kelly and Carol. We appreciate you. Yay. I have a few other interesting things to mention. Our first donor of the day, now we did have many people that had donated leading up to Give Day, but our first donor it was in the first few seconds of the midnight hour. It was Delma Rivera Lytle. She was our very first donor.
She's a big library supporter.
Yes, that's
She's
right.
an advocate for
Yeah.
us. Yes.
She stayed up. Wow, that's really
Yes,
great.
She did.
She
I
was here
know.
for the big splash too.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw. Yes, she saw the
was.
big splash.
Mhm.
So, I also want to do a shout out to a few other recent donors, Caitlin Kinsley, and thank you, Caitlin. We appreciate your donation. And Sarah O'Brien, she is with Downtown York, and I just had the pleasure of meeting her last week. So, thank you, Sarah. Linda Randall, who was a prior Capital Campaign leadership and board chair. So, yeah, thank you, Linda. We greatly appreciate your donation. And Patrick Hoffman, wondering if that's another relative of Rebecca Hoffman. She has quite the clan, I'm told.
Yes.
So, thank you, Hoffman family.
Yes.
So now we are going to do, if you were in our last live stream, Ellen won one of the baskets, and she graciously declined it and said she would like to have it given as a random drawing for one of the fundraisers. So there we go. Go ahead, and I don't want you to see.
Wow. Gotta make sure I only
Yeah,
get
just
one.
get
right?
one.
Yeah.
Just get one. You got it?
Can I read it?
Right.
Yep.
Can I read
Read
it?
it away.
Sean Fink. Hey, Sean. Yay.
So Patty here has what she won. If you want to share.
Sure. Sean won Hoagie Heaven. So Hefty Lefties donated a gift certificate. So that's a lot of subs. And we have a holiday plate with interchangeable ribbon. So we have this courtesy of Hefty Lefties, Hoagies and Grinders, and Deb Sullivan.
Well, thank
All
you.
right.
Yay. Congratulations, Sean.
Are there more
Yes,
prizes
we
to
have
be given
one
later?
more prize to
Oh,
give
now?
away right
Oh,
now.
yay.
Oh, I love
This
prizes.
is the mid-afternoon break. And if you want to come over and tell about that one, Patty, I'll announce the winner.
Sure. This is from our friends down at Bound Books. So we have a
Oh.
gift card
Cool.
to Bound Books, a
Yay.
tote bag also from Bound Books, and a mug and tea set. So the whole basket is courtesy of Bound Books and Ellen Helfrich.
All right.
And I just want to mention Bound Books has moved locations, so check out their new shop. I was in as they were starting to pack up, and what an amazing organization. Love those people.
Yep.
The winner, we need drum rolls. There we go. Emily or Johnson. Johnson.
Johnson. She was a book lover for a long time. Emily's a good book lover. Yay,
Yes,
Emily.
yes, yay.
All right.
So I think that's our update for now. I will turn it back over to you two.
Thank you very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. We'll see you again soon, I suspect.
I suspect
Okay.
you will.
Well,
Great.
and now it's our great pleasure to let you folks out there who are listening know who all our supporters are. We have some wonderful foundations and corporate partners and all kinds of great people that we'd like to say thank you to. So our first group is our partner foundations. And this is the Arthur J. and Lee R. Gladfelter Foundation, the J. William Wareheim Foundation, the Kinsley Foundation, the Powder Mill Foundation, and the Shipley Family Foundation. We are so lucky to have these wonderful
Thank you
folks
all.
in York County.
Thank you much. Yes.
Ellen?
Next, we want to thank our media partners. We have ABC 27, WHTM, Fox 43, and Lamar. Thank you very much, media partners.
Yes. Can't do this without our media partners. And now we have something called Literacy Heroes. We would like to thank these two groups, the Bold Creative Media folks and the Tom and Cindy Donnelly Fund. Thank you.
Excellent. Wonderful. We have a next category. Thank you to our literacy advocate, and that's C.H. Reed. I want to make sure I get the full title here, A World of Industrial Solutions and Service. Thank you, C.H. Reed.
All right. Then we have our literacy boosters, the M&T Charitable Foundation and Wecker's Flooring Center. Thank you to both of those organizations for supporting us.
Thank you to our next special live stream facilitator, Codename Beast Initiative.
Yay!
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors and supporters. We really appreciate all that you are doing to help us today on our Literacy for Change fundraiser day.
Yep. And, we've thanked our big sponsors, our big foundations. They do a lot for the community, not just for the library, but they spread their reach far and wide.
Right.
And I don't want you to think because you're not a foundation that you don't have room to make a difference, because there is no donation too small. You can get online. Some people don't give online. Some people still like to write checks. Some people have taken cash into the libraries. People have handed it out at our different pep rallies this week. So you don't have to be a foundation to make a difference. As a matter of fact, the power of many giving a little goes a long way. So just
Absolutely.
don't be intimidated by the fact that you're not
No, because
big group.
that's right.
Right.
Every
Yep,
little bit helps.
Yep, everybody
You
makes
know,
a difference.
Even if you give something to help us buy a book, that is
Mhm.
really helpful
Mhm.
because we always are looking for new things to help our people in the community. So whatever you can give is really appreciated.
It is indeed. And I heard earlier from some people that were listening to the live stream that they were learning a lot about the library. And
That's good.
that's one of our goals today, is to make sure people know everything that we offer. And we can't cover everything in 3 different 2-hour live streams, but I hope we've piqued your interest to visit your home library or a library other than your home library. Remember, you can borrow a book someplace, return it somewhere else. You can get a book from another library sent to your home library for pickup, and we'll even return it for you through our delivery service. That's some of our centralized support system offerings that we're trying to bolster up today
Right.
in Literacy for Change.
Well, and I think since we're talking about literacies, I'm not sure if a lot of people know that one of the base parts of what we do is focused on the 5 literacies, which is something from Pennsylvania Library
Yep.
Association called
Mhm.
PA Forward.
Mhm.
And so I thought maybe we should talk a little bit
I would love
about
to talk
the 5
about that.
literacies.
Yes,
So
please.
would you like to tell everyone
Well,
what the 5 literacies
Let's
are?
see if I got them all right in
All
my
right.
head, and you got my back,
I
right?
got it. I
Okay.
got it. I'm going to count.
Basic
Yep.
literacy, which could be the little kids beginning to enjoy print awareness and the concept of reading. It could be an adult that doesn't speak English, or doesn't read English, and anywhere in between. And then the next one is information literacy, which, believe it or not, you get a lot of information from fiction reads and kids' books, as well as our nonfiction and our online resources.
Right.
Right.
And making sure that people understand online resources at the library are truly safe, secure, and correct information to look for. So if you're looking for something and you think, oh, I'm going to Google it, you might want to come to the library website and look for something here that will give you a true piece of information that you can count on and trust. So information literacy is important because we want to make sure that everybody's getting no fake news and information that's going to help them.
Right. And I remember how much I learned about wolves when I read Jodi Picoult's Wolf book. And it was about somebody who went and lived with the wolves. And so intertwined in all the drama and the story was a lot of wolf facts. I don't think I would have picked up a nonfiction book about wolves, but I found it fascinating.
That's true.
So it's a little bit, even for the grown-ups, spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Absolutely.
You can learn a lot through the fun.
And if you're like me, folks, I am not the most technologically intelligent person. Sometimes it's a little hard for me, but when you come into the library, there are folks here who can help you set up your iPhone if you need help with that, set up your iPad, set up your computer, your laptop. The teams here at the library love to help folks to find out what technology they can use in a better way. So that's also information literacy, helping people to gain information in their own home.
Yep. And if you're having trouble finding a book in Spark, or what I still call the card catalog, even though it's automated
yes.
now, we can teach you how to do it. And it's up to you. You get to make that choice.
Right, right.
Yep.
Well, then there's civic and social literacy, which is so important because in two ways, it helps us by giving us the opportunity to connect with other people. If you're living alone or if you need to find new friends, the library is the place to come. But it's also a place to learn about social issues, to have a voice in the community, to make sure that you're heard. We have opportunities for students, for teens, for adults to make their voices known. So social and civic literacy is really important.
We have that upcoming community conversation at
That's
the district
right.
center. Does my safety matter?
Right.
And we'll have a panel, and it is quite fascinating when you think about it.
Absolutely.
We don't want anybody to be living in fear. Different things they can learn and change their perspective.
That's right.
I like that. That's one of my
So
favorite.
now we've got
literacies.
3. We've got
Okay.
basic information, social and civic, and
Health.
health. Yes.
So we have books that will have facts about different medical conditions. We have a lot of cookbooks, eating healthy, paleo, all of those different trendy things. But we also have partner organizations where you can get your hearing tested, or you can find out how to have somebody help you go online if you're going to visit Penny and get some health insurance.
Right.
So it's a broad spectrum with that health literacy.
Absolutely. And a lot of our libraries bring people in during the week, have programs that talk about health literacy. I know at Martin Library, you can come in at least once a week and there's someone different here sharing information about health literacy.
They call that Here For You, right?
That's right.
Yeah. When I go down in the elevator to go out and see if it's raining or not, test the weather.
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated. There's a new group there, it seems, for me almost all the time.
I know.
Not only do I get some free pens, but I learn about organizations in our county that are
And
there.
one can
to
never
help.
have enough free
You're
pens.
right. You're right.
So,
Super.
we've got 4 out of 5. And the 5th one is financial literacy. And who doesn't need a little help with their money?
Oh, well, and sometimes financial literacy and health literacy overlap.
Right.
When you're facing retirement and health insurance and supplement insurance decisions, right along with, can I afford to retire? What's the best way to plan for retirement? All
Absolutely.
of that go hand in hand. So just like those two literacies overlap, sometimes basic literacy is also information literacy.
Absolutely.
Sometimes information literacy is also civic and social literacy. And we've been doing this in the library for years and years and years. The Pennsylvania Library Association wanted to identify it to help explain to the community what we're doing by putting it in different categories. And we appreciate that.
Absolutely. And you also may ask, we've talked a lot about literacy, but why does literacy matter? Well, there is an organization called Pro Literacy, which is an international literacy nonprofit supporting organizations. And they talk about the influence of low literacy skills on the U.S. economy and how much each year in lost earnings, low workplace productivity, high crime and the need for more government assistance happens when we don't have the literacy skills that we need. And that is so, so important. Another fact is that by raising one of our users just one tier of the model, one step up, that would lower their opportunity to fall into poverty by 50%.
That's pretty fascinating.
That is. It
Yeah.
is amazing.
When we had all these testimonial videos and people that are saying this is why libraries are important and literacy matters, I was stunned by a lot of the statistics. And I think in a couple of minutes we have a video coming
Right,
up.
we
a
do.
Professor, local professor, who's going to talk about that.
Right.
But until you start hearing the negatives attached with lack of literacy, you don't realize, especially if you grew up in a literate household surrounded by books,
Right.
you don't understand what not having a home library
Absolutely.
causes you to lose. That's why our library books sales of books that have been taken out of the collection and
Right.
books that have been donated are so important. Most of the libraries make them very affordable because even though we're a library, we want people to have their home library too.
Exactly.
Because there's snowstorms and there's that book you want to own because you love it so much.
And just a reminder that it's never too soon to start your youngster being able to connect with books. And the more you read to kids before they get into school, the better chance they have of being successful. So that's all a part of basic literacy, making sure that our youngest children have the opportunity to increase their knowledge and become ready for kindergarten so that they can be successful.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some people sharing about
I
our kids'
know,
program soon.
we are.
I'm eager to hear about it. It always lifts me up.
All right, so I think it's time now for
Okay.
us to look at the video that we have, and this is from Dominic Della Carpini, who is a York College professor, and he's going to share with us some information that he has. It's very interesting. So let's go to that video.
Okay, I'm glad everybody will get a chance to see this.
Hi, I'm Dominic Della Carpini. I'm the Naylor Endowed Professor of Writing Studies at York College, and it's a real pleasure to express my support for Literacy for Change. Literacy is, I think, the most important thing we can concentrate upon for our younger children and then into adulthood. When a mother is literate, their children thrive. For those students who have mothers who are literate, they are 36% more likely to live to adulthood. This time I talk a little bit about how it changes when literacy is denied to people. 85% of those who interact with the criminal justice system are those who have low literacy rates. We also know that those who have low literacy rates are more likely to be incarcerated as adults as well, about 3.5 times higher for students who have not made it through high school. As an English teacher, I can tell you when I see students who have had the opportunity to become literate, I see in them the joy and happiness that comes with high literacy. Every year, I ask my students to write about how they became literate. They talk about places like all the York County libraries where they have spent time, and they've spent their time reading, writing, but also talking about books, learning how writing can influence people. Those kinds of experiences, I believe, are what brought them to the ability to go to college, to get a higher education. I support Literacy for Change with my money, but also with my time, because I believe this is what can make a better York County. And so we want to make sure that we expand this further. And I will tell you that I personally make sure York College students not only think about what they can do with their support, but also spend time here, learn about why literacy is so important, and to give back, because they are at York College because they become literate. So I hope you will join me in supporting Literacy for Change, one of the most important efforts here in York County. Thank you.
Hello again, Ellen and Paula here. I just wanted to take a second to preface the next library spotlight that we're going to see. And Culture event for Library in Red Line was the first library where I worked. And so it has, like several other libraries, a very big spot in my heart. And one of the things that I really found very impactful, they weren't in their new space very long, but do you know how they got the books up from the intersection up the hill?
No.
Kids lined up They went in, they were handed a book, they went out the back door, and up the hill they walked, and then up the hill they walked, and then up the hill they walked. And they
Oh.
walked in, and there was grown-ups ready to receive them. So all the kids stayed in order, so all the books stayed in order, and they all got back on the shelf. They didn't put them in boxes at all. They just hand
Wow.
carried those, student
is
class
so
after
cool.
student class. I thought that was really
That
neat.
is so
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Yes.
So our first video is for Culturator Benfer in Red Lion.
At Culturator Benfer Library, we put the unity in community. There are so many things to love about our library, even beyond our digital services, our wealth of books, and friendly staff and volunteers. We offer programs like Tales for Tales to boost reading fluency. We strive to get every first grader a library card with the Goal program. We offer special programs and story times. The 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten develops a new generation of readers. Teens and tween programs introduce new skills, build new friendships, and inspire creativity. Adult programming includes special events, Knitters Club, and Book Club. Come see how your story unfolds at Culturator Benfer Library.
So I saw people I knew in there.
That's great.
I saw people I knew
was
in that
gonna ask
picture.
you that.
And when I visited on occasion, I'll still run into people. I got to tell you that the library is well supported, like all of them are, by their local community.
That's so
And I
true.
was happy to see that. And you have been here longer than I, but I've been here a while. And, you know, some of the staff were original to when I was there, and some of the staff have switched positions like a lot of us do around the county.
Absolutely.
So if you haven't been there since they were part of the capital campaign and expanded and enlarged their children's area, they did preserve the treehouse. They moved it from its original location, made it a little safer and easier access. So I encourage you to visit that library. Who are we
Yes.
going to see next?
Well, I'm looking here and it says that we're going to visit the Paul Smith staff, which is the library down in Shrewsbury. So I think we should go to that video and see what we've got.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the Paul Smith Library of Southern York County. The Paul Smith Library is conveniently located in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, and is open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have lots of fun programs for all ages. For our littlest visitors, we have story times on Tuesdays and Thursdays for babies, toddlers, and preschool age children. For school age kids, we invite you to drop in to one of our upcoming STEAM Saturday events. Get ready to build, play, and try hands-on activities related to science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Our next two STEAM Saturdays are on October 11th and December 13th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Get your game on at one of our homeschool board game clubs, happening every first and third Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. We also have chess club, diamond art, and so much more. For our adult visitors, we have a thrilling monthly program called Wine and Crime After Dark, where we discuss true crime podcasts with drinks and snacks, all the essentials. Calling all typewriter enthusiasts. Come join the York Epic Typewriter Initiative, also known as Yeti, for typewriter fun. Bring your own typewriter or use one of ours. Come type a letter, short story, or more. This program is open to all ages. We hope to see you soon in Shrewsbury.
Wow. So that last slide, they have Wacky Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And they don't have a huge lawn like some of the libraries, but they make use of every inch of space.
Yes, they do.
The little obstacle course that Katie does every year is very, very well
It's
attended. And
amazing.
I think she was one of the first to start the I Spy
Yes.
fish tank, and now a lot of the libraries are doing that, and
Right.
it's well received. And I think they have a lot to offer. Such a variety, you know, the wine and crime podcast discussion group.
Yes.
and everything that they offer there. So we're
And
happy.
yeah, it's a great location too. It serves New Freedom and Shrewsbury, and it's very easy
And
to
it
get
used to be two libraries merged into one
I
some
know,
time
and
ago.
that's-
You
and-
were you were around for that.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's also a green library. If you're not familiar with that, it is a green space library that uses all kinds of wonderful, ecologically sound ideas to keep the library really in the conservation area. So,
And if you're a fan of typewriters, they have a group that meets there regularly. And let me tell you, I didn't know this was a thing, that there are people that know their brand of typewriters and know the makes and the models, and they let kids come and bang on them, kids that have never seen a typewriter. It's quite interesting.
wow.
So
Okay.
thank you, Paul Smith, for sharing all the unique offerings you bring. So
yeah. And Ellen, we have one more to visit.
do you think we'll see Rooster? Their mascot? Well,
maybe.
he might be hiding. Let's look for
you never
Rooster.
know. Rooster.
Okay.
All right. We're going to Village Library in Jacobus.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome you to Village Library in Jacobus. We are right across from Smith Village. We're right down the road from Lake Redmond, and we're in the Dallas Town School District. Come on inside. This is our first of 4 rooms. As you come in, there is our new collection, our large print in the back, some space for programming, and our biographies. If you follow me down the ramp to our second room, I'll show you our friendly staff.
Hi.
We're your staff at Village Library. I'm Amber, one of your library assistants.
And I'm Cheryl, the other library assistant. We're happy to serve you here at the Village Library every day. Let us introduce you to a friend of ours. This is our buddy, Rooster. Just wait until Halloween to see what he looks like.
This is our third room, our children and teen room, and we fill this with kids and teen book, but also with programming. We have baby and toddler story time Mondays at 10:30, preschool story time Wednesdays at 10:30 also. Once a month, we do a Tales for Tales where elementary age children can read to very non-judgmental and cute doggies. And once a month, we do an after hours party for teens. This is our fourth and final room, the friendship room, which was added in 2024. We have an ongoing book sale in this room, and we also use it for various programs. We have knitters that meet twice a week. We have 3 book discussions a month. And if you want more details about those things, you can check out our online calendar. We hope that you come and visit us soon at the Village Library. We'd be very happy to see you. Thank you.
I saw Rooster. Did
I
you see
know. I saw
Rooster?
Rooster, and I love Rooster's necklace. Those
So,
little blue beads. That's so cute.
some of our libraries have a mascot, and the game played in the middle segment that you were
Right.
in. We saw and met some of those mascots. And
Bob the Bear.
Bob the Bear.
One of
Big
my
Bob
favorites.
the Bear.
Big Bob
Yes.
the Bear from Redland.
And so I like the Rooster and the fact that he's typically in one of the bay windows, but he has quite the wardrobe,
Yeah.
and he looks a little bit different, and people come in and look to see them. I believe there's been selfies taken with Rooster at Village. So when you visit a new library next, ask them, do they have a mascot? And,
Yeah.
take a selfie and get it out there.
That's
Make
right.
people guess where you are.
Right. That's
Okay.
very true.
Super.
So, we've seen a lot of our libraries so far today, and we've talked a little bit about some services, but we've got another segment coming up that is one of my favorites,
Mm-hmm.
and it's about youth services. I've been a children's librarian for my entire life, and I am so excited because we're going to see another video that Bold Creative Media has done for us.
Yes.
And this is a video about our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program,
Mhm.
which I know that we have a lot of people out there who are part of it, but it is such an amazing program.
I was
get
at
our
their
kiddos-
celebration recently, and the whole family came out. Grandparents, both
I
sides.
know,
Yeah,
I know. It's
lots-
amazing.
It was wonderful.
But it's such a great program to get kids ready for kindergarten so that they have that opportunity to read all kinds of wonderful
So
books.
we're going to see a video.
Yes.
And then we're going to hear from Mindy and Monet.
And Monet, yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, that's super.
So,
Okay.
I think
take it
it's
away,
time for the
video.
video, yeah.
Thank you.
You open a book and it can take you places. You can go all over the world. through books and learn, and just that knowledge is something that you take with you, that you always have, and it is a great resource. We moved here from out west, and we heard about the story times at Guthrie Memorial Library, and we started coming, and just they loved the songs and the books and the different activities. And then I told the boys, I said, hey, there's this 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten challenge where we can track our books, and asked them if they wanted to do it, and they said yeah. And I thought, well, that's a great challenge, a great goal.
Our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program is a really wonderful free program for parents or caregivers and their children to encourage kids to read 1,000 books before they get to kindergarten. So it's a very well-loved program. 1,000 books, it sounds very intimidating, but it breaks down pretty quickly to anything between 1 to 3 books a day, depending upon how quickly you want to go through the program, which, if we know anything about kids at bedtime, they will do anything to get one more story before the light gets turned out.
The kids love it. My boys absolutely love it, and just having a goal, a literacy goal that they can achieve is great. Highly recommended.
It's fun watching the families come in and get more excited the closer they get to reaching the 1,000 book goal, and then they get really excited for the ceremony at the end.
Yeah, when my boys achieved their 1,000 books before kindergarten, we got to go to a big auditorium celebration. The spotlight was on them, and they felt really special as their name was being called, and they got to come up and get their certificate, and it was just a really special time as a family to celebrate our boys and the 1,000 books that they read.
The library is a place for the community, and it's made by its community, and it's very important for us to be able to support the community and to have programs like this for kids.
Through our interactions with the library, my kids have really developed a greater love of learning and understanding of the world around them. There's so many fun programs, story time and reading challenges and goals and things for my children to be able to love books and to get excited about reading. Yeah, just definitely come to the library. There's lots to learn and do.
Hi, my name is Monet Myers. I am the Youth Service Specialist for York County Libraries.
Oh, hi, I'm Erica Hamilton. I'm the Children's Outreach Services Coordinator. And my name's Mindy McDonald. I am the Youth Services Director for York County Libraries. And we're happy to be here this afternoon to talk to you about children's programming. And I know that you just saw a wonderful video about our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. So that was just really, really great timing. That's actually one of my favorite programs. We've been talking about literacy all day. I know at the beginning of this live stream that Ellen and Paula talked to you a little bit about the 5 literacies that we kind of follow and intentionally integrate into our programming through the PA Forward initiative of the Pennsylvania Library Association. Well, 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten is really one of the foundational programs we have to help our youngest members of the library just gain those early reading skills. We also know as a system that becoming a lifelong reader really starts when you're a child, and often it starts with those great memories that families make together while they're reading books. The 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program, well, it's really basically exactly what it's called, where we encourage families to read with their children 1,000 books before starting kindergarten. The program's been around since 2018, and hundreds of children have completed the program now. In fact, I believe that the people who've completed the program have actually read over 1 million books together. So it's definitely a really impressive program. It is open all year. All you have to do is visit your local library. Any of our libraries here in York County are able to get you signed up, and you can kind of start that journey with your kiddos. I know you see some of the photos on your screen which show our most recent 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten celebration. And it really is just this great opportunity where we get together and celebrate reading, and we celebrate the work that we love to do here with the children in York County.
Awesome. That is so amazing. I really love the 1KBK celebration.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a kid, I love story time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any story times that you guys do at the library?
Well, Storytime actually may be our most popular program. We have thousands of them every year. Yes, literally thousands of them. And Monday through Friday during Storytime season, you can find one basically every single day. So whichever library is closest to you, take a look at our calendar at www.yorklibraries.org, and you can find a local story time. But those aren't the only opportunities to get a little bit of extra reading in and a little bit of that extra early childhood education. We also have a couple of story walks around York County where you can get a little bit of time outdoors in some local parks and enjoy a great book. For example, we have one at Springersbury Township Park. And at that one, I know that they are actually going to be putting in a new story for November. So even if you've been there before, you might want to take another visit out there and see what our fall story is going to be. Lair Park also has a great story walk that you can see as well. So there's, a lot of great ways to enjoy stories here in York County.
And any other programs do you guys have that will encourage them to continue reading, but also put a library card in their hand?
All right, that is a great question. And this is the perfect time for you to be asking it because we are currently enjoying our GOAL program. Now, GOAL stands for grade 1 at the library. So if we have any viewers that have first graders in their families, you are very aware of this program. It's basically just what that says. We are encouraging every first grader in York County to get their own library card. And we're doing that in partnership with their schools. It's been a really successful program with generally anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 new first grade library card holders every year. This year, we're partnering with author Laura Gale, who will be joining all of our GOAL participants at our GOAL celebration this November. It's a wonderful program. We're always very excited to bring Clifford back. He tends to visit some of the schools and local attractions to promote GOAL, and just to invite our new library card holders to come to their local library and check out their first books using their own card.
That's amazing. Now, for the science lovers out there, any science programs that you have for the kids?
We have something for everybody. So yes, science lovers, that includes you too. Now, I do again encourage you to go check out our event calendar on our website because you can see all kinds of different things. But I do want to mention one program in particular. We had a lot of families who visited us this summer to go see our Leap into Science program with Mr. Kyle. They were doing some really interesting experiments with magnets this summer. Well, we actually have the Leap into Science program during the school year. It's monthly at Martin Library, and I actually have some of the details here for you. The next one is going to be on the 25th of October at 10:30 at Martin. So it's really just a lot of fun where you can learn about a fun STEAM concept, but also get to do some hands-on experimenting too. And that's going to be with Miss Sarah, who she actually is kind of a professional scientist. So it's really, really great that she's able to do this program with us. These are great questions, Monet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So my other question would be, any fun art we can do, like take-home activities or crafts?
That is a great question too. You know, one of the things I always like to tell people about the library is that we're really a destination whenever you want to find something great to do, whether we have a specific program or not. So at our libraries, we have something that we always refer to as sort of anytime activities, and they're often arts and craft based. So that can be really fun. Plus, we often have sort of take-home bags or to-go kits or that type of thing where you can actually go to the library and pick up something that could be a fun craft project or maybe even a science experiment or something. So definitely check out the library whenever you just want to have a good time and learn something new.
Awesome. Now, can you speak a little bit about the fun youth programs that are going on around the county?
Yes. So I know we talked about GOAL and 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, and they are programs that are occurring at all of the libraries together. They are system-wide programs. But I did make a list of a couple of fun programs at some of the individual libraries that I did want to mention. I remember when I was listening to Paula and Ellen, they talk about financial literacy as one of the important literacies. Well, here at Martin Library, they actually have Money Mondays. They're from 4 to 5. They're for school-age students, and they allow children to learn about financial literacy and to learn about money in a fun way because it's based on games. So, I mean, really great way in order to learn important things like budgeting and savings and, you know, all the things as adults that we know they're going to need to know. So, we talked about reading and how important it is to continue reading even once you've read your 1,000 books before kindergarten. Well, at Guthrie, they have a children's book club for school age students. The next meeting is going to be the 16th of October, and that is with the book Doll Bones by Holly Black. But I do know that that's pretty soon, so I actually asked Miss Kelly at Guthrie, and she told me what their November book was too. And that's going to be Frindle by Andrew Clements. And Frindle is amazing. It is very funny. It is a classic. So if you have not read it yet and you're in grades 3 to 6, I highly recommend checking that out and then going to the Children's Book Club at Guthrie. So, and I want to say one more because you did ask about arts and crafts. And so I do know that Dillsburg actually has a kids craft night. So take a look at the calendar and you can kind of see the specific days. The next time they have it is going to be Wednesday, October 29th. It's for ages 6 and up, and it's at 6 in the evening. So if it's easier to get to programs kind of during the evening and you love arts and crafts, that's a great one to visit there too. So there's a couple of things to get you started. Said we have a really robust calendar, and for anything you're interested in, any library you want to visit, you're sure to find something fun. So.
Now, Erica, my next and last question is for you. I have 3 nephews. Can you speak a little bit about the birthday parties Martin is offering?
I can. As I said before, my title is Children's Outreach Services Coordinator, but that's a mouthful. So some people just call me the birthday party lady. So Martin is offering birthday parties at Martin for ages 1 to 5, and this is for any children in the county. It's a 2-hour-long party. We clean up for you, we set up for you, and it's a story time birthday party. So it includes a story time, a craft, some music and movement, free play, time for snacks or cake, and a cool backdrop you can have your picture taken with. You can bring your own food if you like, but we also have a bakery that you can order from. And we have 4 themes available for the parties. We have princesses, animals and dinosaurs, trucks and trains, and superheroes. So I know we're going to have some really fun parties with these themes. And our birthday child gets a gift. So our younger birthday children will get this award-winning book called Let's Be Bees, which is super fun to read with your child. And our older children will have The Man Who Didn't Like Animals, which also won awards and has a really cute twist at the end. Parties can be booked a year in advance by going to our website, or you can email me directly at ehamilton@yorklibraries.org.
I would just like to just to thank you all for the support you've been showing our libraries during this entire day, during this entire giving initiative. And at this point in time, what I'd like to do is at this point in time, I know we're getting ready to get a fundraising update. So as soon as we can, we will send you over to that. And again, thank you for everything. You have been a great support in the community. We do offer children's programming at each of our 13 branches on a daily basis. And it doesn't matter what you're interested in. Ages really 0 to 18, we have you covered. And also, even if there isn't a specific program, you're always welcome to come and check out books, check out those anytime activities, or take home a take-home kit.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Look at there. We got people sitting here.
And then Baby Bear said, and there they are.
And it's youth services people, some of my favorite people.
Hello.
Thank you. You know, it's so great to have you here, guys. And Ellen, we've both been children's librarians, so it's wonderful to know that we have so much great stuff going on throughout the county, here at Martin and in all of our other libraries. And I can't wait to get to a birthday party. I think that's going to be so much fun when we're doing birthday parties for little boys and girls. It's going to be a good time. So, we have so much going on. I'm amazed that you guys are still sitting here on Friday afternoon and you're still smiling. That's really great, and it just makes people want to give us more money because they know that you're so interested in making sure that kids have the best time possible. And we all know, folks, don't we? The kids are the best part of our lives. They are the ones that we're counting on to lead us forward into our next set of generations. So we are really glad to have great youth services people in our county. And it's good to know, Ellen, that we've got people that hand this on to, so that we know it's being taken care of.
Thrilled. And,
yes,
everybody here on the couch, and myself included, are just passionate about sharing our love. And I keep saying love for literacy, but let's face it, love for board books, love for books that open, love for books that move, love for books that have colors and numbers. And, my youngest granddaughter, my only granddaughter, but my youngest grandchild is 2. And I got her a set of books at one of those library book sales that I mentioned earlier. And you know what? It's animals. And on the back are 6 animals, and one's a turtle, which is one of her favorites. She says it's so cute. But I don't know what publishing company has a picture of a turtle on the back and not in the book. But every time we pick it up, she echoes what I said. Like, well, there's a turtle on the back. Where's the turtle? And I kept looking for the stuck pages. So it's amazing just spending a little time with your children reading and what they'll pick up and what they'll remember. So now I believe we are ready for Tara and Patty. Take it away.
Hi, welcome to the Fun Fundraisers. Fun fundraising update. So we have a basket to give away. I'm going to let Patty share what this basket is.
Just in time for fall weather, we have the after school special crock pot and kitchen essential set. A crock pot with assorted kitchen tools and decorative towels courtesy of Deb Sullivan.
This is awesome. Our winner is Dominic Delacarpini.
Oh.
So hook it away for his students at your college. So congratulations, Dominic. We appreciate your support and we're happy to see you as a winner. Before we pass it back, we want to do a quick shout out to some of our recent donors. We have a donation from Philip Given. Thank you, Philip. Kathy Groff, who happens to be Autumn's aunt, who is behind the scenes over there. And Jackie Summers gave a donation. Thank you, Jackie. She's a former board chair and community advocate, and we love Jackie. Kelly Jo Masters, thank you, Kelly. So thank you for these donations. We appreciate it. And, keep the donations coming. It's exciting to see them rolling in. We appreciate you. And hopefully all of the things you're seeing on Livestream are helping you understand why your donations matter, what is happening, and how you are supporting people in lifelong education across York County. And we'll turn it back to Ellen and Paula.
Thank you, Patty and Tara. I appreciate it.
I know. Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
I miss all the people who were on the couch with us.
I
but
know.
I think we'll see them again soon.
That's all right.
So,
but they were just talking about fundraisers and all the people that have donated, and we have a special video coming up by somebody who just donated to us.
I noticed one of our other videos had also made a donation and won a prize.
That's right.
And then this person has done it.
So I think that's great.
Lots of overlap in the ways you can help the library.
Right.
Plenty of things to do.
So this video that's coming up is Jackie Summers, who has been a chairman of the board for both York County Library System and Martin Library. And so we're really glad that she is going to share her thoughts about literacy for change. And so at this point, let's run the video and see what Jackie has to say.
I always like to hear from her.
York County Libraries play a vital role in the community by providing free access to information, resources, and services that support education, literacy, and lifelong learning. Our libraries serve as welcoming spaces where people of all ages can read, research, study, and discover new ideas. They are essential components of our community, offering gateways to knowledge and personal growth. Our libraries are integral to the community landscape. They are an extension of our schools, our social support systems, and our intellectual curiosities. Libraries not only offer books, but also digital resources and programs to help students succeed in school and beyond. They provide access to homework help, research databases, and reading programs for children and teens. They're gathering places for community events, workshops, and discussions, and they help bring people together and foster a sense of belonging. Many people rely on the library for free internet and computer access. This is especially important for those who don't have reliable internet or technology at home. Through programs, events, and a diverse collection of materials, libraries support cultural understanding and personal growth for everyone. York County libraries are essential for promoting literacy, bridging the digital divide, supporting education and career goals, and strengthening the community as a whole. Simply put, they change lives for the better. I think Albert Einstein said it best: the only thing you absolutely have to know is the location of the library.
Hi, I'm Paula, and welcome back to the couch. You'll notice I'm by myself right now. So I'm going to be entertaining you and myself sitting here for a moment because we've got some fun stuff coming up. But I do want to remind you that our purpose here today is Literacy for Change. It is helping libraries in York County to make sure that we are going to be around for many, many years to come to help our communities to find what they need, whether it be information literacy, basic literacy, civic and social literacy, health literacy, or financial literacy. We all have a vested interest in making sure that York Countyans have what they need to be successful. And the libraries in York County do that every single day with all of the opportunities that they offer, both to children, to teens, and to adults and seniors. We have so many things that are free at every library and so many things that are available to give people the opportunity to grow in their own way and interest. So I'm hoping that you will give today, and remember that Literacy for Change is for everyone in York County. It is something that is designed to help us grow and change our libraries, make sure that they have what they need to keep moving forward and to keep our communities up to date on their information. Now, our next segment is going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Family Feud and know how fun that can be. But we decided that today we should have some fun while we're doing fundraising. So we are going to have a little bit of the Library Feud. And guess where my partner is? She's going to be hosting the next section of Library Feud. So I believe, if I'm seeing correctly, we are ready to go. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to turn it over to Ellen, and
your sound is up. You're good.
okay, I'm going to turn this over to Ellen then, and she's going to do Library Feud.
Thank you, Paula. Just pretend my name is not Ellen. I'm going to go by the pen name of Stephanie Harvey and just step right up and have a good time. So first, I'd like to introduce our contestants.
Okay, I'm going to turn this over to Ellen then.
You're good.
All right, that was just a little bit of time travel right there. Okay, so this team is been named the Bookworms.
Okay, great.
And this team is Team Read-A-Lots. So I'm going to start with Lizzie. Could you tell me just a little bit about what you love about reading?
What I love about reading? I like that this is maybe very cliche, but I like that it takes you to a different place. I've traveled a lot of places. Sorry, that's everybody's answer. It's the answer.
It has to be somebody else has to pick a new answer.
It takes you somewhere else. I've traveled a lot just by sitting and reading. Yeah,
that's wonderful. And Trish, it's nice to have you here. I know you get to literally play with kids. Tell me what is, one of the best parts of your job.
Oh, for sure, all the hugs and the I loved yous and them running across the room. When they come in the door.
Yep. And occasionally they bring you cookies too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Anisha, you're not on the front line, but you're still crucial to our libraries. Could you tell me something you've learned that you wish everybody knew about our libraries?
Everybody here is so passionate about what they do, and they love helping the community and love bringing the love of reading from small children all the way up to adults.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Bookworms. Let's hear it for the Bookworms. All right. All right, Team Read a Lot. Jan,
Oh, yeah.
tell me what your favorite genre of reading is. No judgment.
Well, I have to say, I love Christmas and holiday stories.
Okay, you read them year round.
I'm reading one right now.
Oh, good. Is it a little Hallmarky? Is this your escape from reality?
It is.
That's wonderful. We all need that, and books do offer that. Brian, you have a unique role from the rest of the team members, but I really am in love with the reason that you're working with the library. Could you share that with people?
Yeah, I was in manufacturing for many, many years, and when I had this opportunity to come to the library, it's a way of me giving back to the community. So that is the reason I came to the library.
Thank you.
He's
I
on our
appreciate
team.
it. All right. So Felicia, you, like Trish, get to play serious play with the kids. Now you heard what she said. Can you tell us some other aspect of your interaction with kids of all ages that you enjoy?
I just like the funny things that they come out and say. Like in the middle of story time, they'll say, "Did you see my shoes?" And nothing has to do with the story that I'm reading. So
Okay.
It's just the unpredictability of being with kids is
All right. Let's hear it for Team Reads a Lot. Right. So we don't have a buzzer and we can't slam the table because of the mic. So some of you know that I have occasionally thrown a spontaneous snowball fight. So this snowball will be right here. And when you come up to the table, one hand, just like on TV, is going to be behind your back. And I'm enforcing that. And I have bouncers out here, just so you know. And then the other hand has to be wrist at the edge. All right? So now I'm going to read the question, and you have to grab the snowball. And of course, just like on TV, whoever grabs the snowball gets to try and get the first answer on the board. And if you get an answer on the board, but it's not the top answer on the board, the other person at the table gets a chance to try and beat you out. Whoever gets the top answer on that board gets to decide keep or not. And then we'll go through the answers. Does everybody understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So our first question is,
Do we have somebody up there?
I will take you over here and you over there. Thank you. See, just like people that work in the oh, I love the handshake. Yes! So glad we're not in masks and we don't have to like wave at each other, right? Okay. So back. Yeah, you know, you're cheating yourself. You can put your wrist right there. Okay.
Let her do it. It's okay.
All right. Remember, family friendly. We're not knocking any tables over. Okay. Name something a person might leave in a library book. She just thought she knew the answer.
I did.
Okay.
Sorry.
Could you tell us?
A bookmark.
A bookmark. Survey says. Oh, one answer above that. Lindsay, do you think you can get that 6-point first top of the survey?
There's a receipt. Receipt.
Oh! Good job, Team Rita. Come and have a spot here. You can come back here.
Yes.
Now, your team, the bookworms, have to decide. You're going to play or you're going to pass?
Let's play. Let's play.
Play is all. You're brave.
Yeah.
All right. So that takes us to Trish.
All right.
What do you think's up on the board?
Dollar bill.
Okay. All right. Good answer.
Yay! Oh, cash and money. You're on the board. We don't have a red X yet. Okay, Anisha, I'll repeat the question just in case you need it. Name something a person might leave in a library book.
I know this is probably bad, but like a candy wrapper.
Yeah. Good answer.
Oh, let's see. Oh, all right. That's only one strike. We're back to Lizzie.
I know I got this a lot when I was on the floor. Pictures.
Let's see. Oh, photo. All right. So they have 2 strikes and 2 more words to get. You still might have a chance to steal. You're welcome to whisper,
got it.
but not loud enough for them to hear. All right, Trish, do you think you have one of those last 2 survey
Piece of scrap
responses?
paper.
Okay, piece of scrap paper. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh. Anisha, no pressure is right.
Yeah, there is pressure. Can the team help me, or I have to figure it out?
No.
Okay.
3 seconds are up.
All right.
No. Are you going to pass?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, so that is what, our second strike?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Lizzie, pressure has been passed from Anisha to you.
Bring it in. Photo, letter, note, list. Oh, there's one. Oh my gosh.
Clock's ticking, Lizzie.
Toilet paper.
We know where they read.
Clean.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Oh! So you have a chance to
But
steal.
imagine if I was right.
Oh.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. No. All right. All right. We have our
All right.
answer.
Okay.
Someone's phone number.
Someone's
Oh.
phone number. That's what Team Read a Lot thinks. Can they steal? Survey says. Good effort. And points. And the first round goes to the bookworm. So we are a cheer for them. All right. Now I would like Trish to come in this way.
Oh yeah. What's the answer? Oh yeah.
All right. Survey. All right. Brian, you want to go around?
Go, Brian.
Oh. Stealing my backup. He's stealing my backup. All right. Excuse me, bouncers. All right. You gotta watch those facility directors. Okay.
It said take me, so I did.
All right. I see you're all in the proper form. Question number 2. What is the most checked out children's book?
Oh.
Clifford.
Clifford. Brian says Clifford, and the survey says. Oh. All right. If you get something on the board, then your team gets to either pass or play. If not, Brian gets another guess.
No.
Or actually,
Alicia does.
yeah.
Very hungry caterpillar.
Ah. Top answer. Thank you. Brian and Trish. Are you going to play? You're going to play. All right. The bookworms have decided they're going to play. Not so much pressure for this one. Anisha. The question is, what is the most checked out children's book?
Trying to think. Curious George?
All right. Survey says. Oh. Lizzie.
Oh yeah.
What? Okay.
I'm not looking.
Wait, stop.
I picked Stephen King.
That's our first library feud, and I think it's good that everybody is good-tempered. Where are we?
Me.
Lizzie.
Yes.
What is the most checked out children's book?
Green eggs and ham.
Green Eggs and Ham. I didn't even think she was old enough to know about that book.
What?
Survey says.
Everyone knows that book.
Oh, it's on the board. All right.
All right.
Brown bear, brown bear.
Brown
Good
bear.
answer.
What do you see?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Who were the 100 people that answered these questions? Anisha, 2 strikes. Again, high pressure.
What's that book? Good Night Moon?
Good Night Moon. Is it there? What do you think? Oh, survey says.
Yeah.
And we circled back around to Lizzie.
Okay. Let's try another Dr. Seuss at the Lorax.
Hey. I'm the only one that gets to make fun of my team up here. Just be quiet in the back. Okay. The Lorax survey says.
God, I wish it was up there so bad.
All right. It's okay, bookworms. They only have 3 opportunities, but Jan is doing the happy dance already. The answer is not Stephen King. What do you think, team?
And that's
Team Read a Lot?
Pete the cat.
Pete the cat. Oh, survey says. They have stolen. All right. Anisha, come around over here.
We want the other answers.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that.
Show us through.
Where?
Of course. All right. Alicia and Anisha, up we go. Question number agree.
Okay.
All right, everybody's in the proper. All right, remember, don't knock the table down. Okay.
Okay.
Name an author who's always on the hold shelf.
Can it be anybody?
Name an author who's always on the hold shelf. 5.
Hold on.
4.
Oh my gosh.
3.
Patterson.
Okay. Survey said, is James Patterson up? Anisha,
Get 6.
the number 1 is above that. Do you
Oh, that was good. Oh, David Baldacci.
Yes. Sorry, that's what I was gonna say.
David Baldacci, are you on the board? Oh my goodness! All right, play or pass?
Okay.
Play. All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right. So, Jan, name an author who's always on the hold shelf. Let's see if it's up there.
Patricia Cromwell.
Trisha Cromwell, are you on the board?
Good answer.
Oh no. Ryan?
This is not Collinsville's hold shelf then.
Well, these were the top 100 answers from 3 of the top 100 people.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Hooper. Colleen Hooper.
Hoover? Colleen Hoover? Oh, you know what?
That's a
She
good
might
one.
be up there.
That's a good
Brian's
one.
Brian. Now we know what he likes to read. Okay, Colleen Hoover.
Not Colleen Hooper.
Oh.
Good guess.
I'm going to go with Frida McFadden.
Yeah.
That is very popular. Are you on the board, Frida?
Yep.
Come on, Frida.
Oh, no. All right.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. Thank you for your efforts. And all good authors that you
Yeah.
picked. Team reads a lot. Bookworms, who was just up here, Anisha. So, Lizzie, again, pressure point on you. You have 5 options, but if you get an X, team reads a lot.
All those,
Won this round.
all of those are great answers. I'm surprised they're not right. And if my answer's not right, I'm throwing it down. And I don't want to hear any more oohs.
Who brought this audience in here?
I'm mad.
Dr. Seuss.
Kristen Hannah.
Survey said.
That's a good one.
All right. So, all right. So, I want to check with my producer. How are we doing on time?
Oh, did we? Oh, because they didn't answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
We're good.
Can
Okay.
you see the answers?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Louise, Penny,
Yeah.
Nora, Tom,
He'll steal.
J.K. Rowling,
Danielle.
Yep.
Rebecca Yarrow.
True.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're going to go at least one more round. So, Lizzie and Jan, you're back up. Hands behind your back. Wrist on the edge. Oh, and look at this. Look at that team spirit. All right. Well, you might get that chance. All right. You don't have to put both hands behind your back.
Sorry.
Start with that handicap.
Okay.
Hey, it's not in the middle. You need to move it to the left.
Look at your arm.
All right. Question number 4.
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people. Name something a library might do besides checking out books. Woo! You fast. Jan,
Host a Lego club, a children's program.
host
Yeah.
a Lego Club children's
Yeah.
program. Survey says, is it on the board?
That's so. Is that?
What?
Oh, we don't know who the 100 people were that we asked, but I'm glad to know you have a Lego Club.
Yes.
Not
Lizzie,
any from YCL.
Lizzie, you have 6 opportunities. Name something.
Answer reference questions.
Oh, reference question survey. Are you on the board?
I'm gonna be sad if it's not.
No.
What? No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I demand a redo.
Can you?
Hi.
Do you want to move to the round?
Is it
The final round.
I'm Stephanie Harvey is kind of feeling that the Lego kids programs would have been classes.
That's what I kind of said.
More
too.
than
That's up to
reference
you.
questions, yeah.
I'm gonna.
All right,
No,
we
I
got
would
it.
say
All right, we got it.
Okay, we'll be
Yeah.
fair. We'll give it to them.
Was it Jan?
It was Jan, yeah.
I think that should go to that team.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
classes
All right.
really are kind of along the line with the program. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll
be
be
good
good.
We'll be good
We
sports.
are.
Okay, all right, look at this. The clap for both the teams now. All right. So come on back to your spots. So that means thank you for being good sports.
Yes. Yeah.
Brian, name something a library might do besides checking out books. Now I know in your facilities.
Have water leaks.
That's your answer.
I have to say it.
Okay, but do you want it to go to the survey? Do you want it to go to the survey? No, something else.
How about fixing things?
Fixing things. Is it on the board?
It's
It's
true.
you know
It's true.
it just because
Yeah.
it didn't make the board doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Right.
Right? There are libraries that have repair classes.
And the
So,
Lorax is a great book.
yeah.
Libraries do
Felicia.
have water leaks.
It might have made the board. Felicia, name something a library might do besides checking out books.
Shelf books.
Shelf books. All right. Survey says.
It better be up there.
Should be there.
We do a lot of things.
We do a lot of things.
lot of
That's
things.
right. But that's just the first strike.
Can I make it?
Is that the second strike?
Please.
Second strike.
Yes.
Can name something a library might offer besides
Offer.
checking
Gotcha.
out.
Okay.
Offer?
Besides books.
Okay.
Something a
Yeah.
library
Okay.
Got one.
Was that one or two strikes on this side? So that's two strikes here. Jan,
Take a strike off.
2, 3.
we only had gave you one. Well, but it should have been two.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have to.
okay. Okay.
They have two. We have two.
We have two strikes. Yeah.
Yeah, we should take one off. But anyway, go ahead. That should
All right.
clarify. Thinking what we do.
Can
not
I give
what
you my
people do.
answer?
Go for it, Jan.
Tech help.
Tech help. Tech help. Survey says.
Was.
That's
Classes. I feel like that's
Oh,
classes.
That would be classes.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Get another shot. Get another shot.
What is this game?
Computers. Internet. Computers. Wi-Fi. Internet. All
Yeah.
that stuff.
use the
Yeah.
public computer lab. Survey says.
Oh, come on. No way. Yeah.
Non-book items.
Covers it all.
You guys are still in it, but you have two strikes. So, Brian,
Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay.
you guys have a plan?
Yes, we
Yeah.
If you get one more strike, they get a chance to steal, and they are ready.
All right.
So deep breath,
The Lorax.
deep thought.
I'm sorry. How about parties?
Parties.
Okay.
Parties.
All right.
Good answer. Good answer. Survey says.
Because we're the first.
Because we are the debut library for
Yeah.
parties. All right. Collectively, is your answer the Lorax? No. Okay. Bookworms?
All right. Go ahead.
Oh no, she's
You
sure.
want me?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna say meeting rooms. We rent
Meeting rooms. Survey. Name something a library might do / offer besides checking out books. Is meeting rooms on the board? If so, Bookworm steals. If not,
We win.
I think that's the case. All right.
Wow.
This guy.
Meeting rooms. Is there more? All right, survey. Show us the one point answer.
Story time's
Faxing and printing. Oh. 2 point answer. Movies and media. Oh. 3 points. Audios. And the 6 point number one answer that no one got. Oh.
Okay.
Do we have time, director?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to be the winner.
All right. Brian and Trish, you're up. No stealing the snowball. Do I need to search for a secret snowball? One hand behind your back, one wrist on the edge of the table. One, yes, good sports, good sports. Okay, wrist on the edge of the table, all right? Question number 5. I'm glad everybody are good sports here. Name a favorite, not a favorite, but could be a favorite. Name a famous librarian, real or fictional.
Yes, you come on.
Woolsey.
Woolsey?
Yes.
Okay. Survey. Is Woolsey one of our 6 answers for famous librarian?
Here.
Brian, you got this.
Brian, can you get something on the board and take it to Team Reads a Lot?
Oh dear, and I had.
I have an idea.
I know what I should have said.
You might have time to share it later. Don't say it out loud.
Nope.
Gertrude.
Gertrude. Okay, Gertrude, are you a famous librarian, real or fictional? Oh. So next we go to Anisha. Can you get something on the board to decide which team gets this?
You both bring up new face off.
Oh, a new face-off. All right, Anisha
Okay.
and Felicia, you're at the table.
Still the same question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. We're still trying to see which team gets the pass or play.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
So you said Gertrude.
Yeah, that was mine.
So name a famous librarian, real or fictional.
That's what I know.
Oh, it's. Did we do that?
Do we do
Was
that?
I supposed to have them snowball?
Yeah,
Okay.
just-
Go ahead and answer.
All right, I was gonna say Madam Pince from Harry Potter.
Oh,
Madam Pince, are you on the board?
Oh no.
Oh. Felicia, you have a chance to bring it over to your team. Did she take your answer?
No.
Okay.
Beverly Cleary?
Beverly Cleary.
Yeah.
Is it on the board?
Oh.
Garbage. All right. Stephanie Harvey says. All right. Could I? Yes. Let's read the answers and then let's get a score, shall we?
Yeah.
Mary and the
Oh, yeah, Giles.
Laura.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Barbara Gordon.
Oh, Batgirl. Yeah.
I didn't know she was a librarian.
Oh my goodness, we're learning here, folks, right? This would be informational literacy.
Ben Franklin.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh. Why do you only think of it after? Okay, so if I could ask my scorekeeper to give me the total for Team Bookworms. Do some mental math. This one.
20.
20. All right. Director, could you give me for the Team Read-A-Lots their score?
13.
Oh, we had 20 with 13. Right? But they go points. That's the family feud goes, not how many games, but how many points you get.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You guys did a good job.
Okay. Could I have a round of applause for both of our contestants? You'll be paid in pizza very shortly. Take your pins and your stickers with you. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to join Paula on the couch. We will be having a snowball fight
This game
later,
was rigged.
just so you know.
Yeah.
Even though we won.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hey, do you want your drinks?
Oh yeah,
Ellen?
take your water, Ellen.
And Lizzie, I think your thing's on the ground.
Oh, my secret.
Good job, team. Yeah, good about Giles. I feel sad that I forgot about him.
My two answers were Michael
Yeah.
Freitz and John.
And are you ready?
Yep.
And good job.
All right, we are back, and Ellen, that was amazing.
Well, I thought it was very amusing, but just like when you watch it on TV, when I watch my cousin Steve on TV, just like you think, who did they ask for these answers?
I know.
I felt a little bit of that.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
you know,
But we certainly did learn
It was
a lot.
fun. We learned a lot, and our team, they were such good sports. They had handshakes. They were very patient with their very brand new hosts.
That's right.
I like
That's
it.
right.
I like it. So,
And I think we've got another game that we can bring back next year for our. for our
you know
literacy
what?
for change
I
next
think
year.
I think we'll try that again. You know what I really liked that you did with Jamal
Yes.
was the little close up and then the big video.
Yes, that
and
was
I
fun.
didn't get to see all of them, so
Well,
I'm
we
looking
only got
forward to-
two right.
You
So
only got two right. Well, you know, they were very small little
they were
pictures.
little
Yes,
pictures.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry though that I missed Bob the Bear. I should have known that one.
Well, it was just an ear.
I know,
If
it was
they'd
just an ear,
shown you like his belly,
That-
maybe you could have got
I
it.
could have gotten it
So
from that. Yeah.
the other aspect is that I'm curious if you knew that the mural that's down at Arthur Huffnagel Library in Glen Rock, that mural was created, designed, painted, and installed by one of the former librarians and her sister.
I did not
And it's
know
much
that.
beloved, and it has been preserved in
Wow.
the remediation,
Now,
rejuvenation.
was that Dot Davis?
I don't think so, but I went to the history of the library session at the Historical Society recently.
Okay.
So I do have the slides, and I can answer that question, but I'd have to use my resources. I don't
Yeah.
have that in the top of my brain.
Well, it's not something that I would
Okay.
keep at the top of my brain either.
Right.
But there's a lot going on, folks. And again, just a reminder, this is Literacy for Change, and we are talking about all of the great things that libraries in York County do for our community, and asking you to support us today by donating whatever you feel is important and makes a difference to you. Anything at all. $25, $50, $100, $10,000
or more.
you know,
Yep.
whatever you feel can make a difference, because it all goes to helping the libraries in York County help our people in the county. Children, teens, adults, seniors, it helps everybody.
Right.
So we want to thank you right now for giving if you've already given, and we'd like to ask you to consider giving if you haven't yet. We're here till midnight tonight. We'd like to see as much turnout as we possibly can.
Right.
And we really are getting some good turnout.
We're getting good watches. We're getting good donations.
Yeah.
I know that we're going to have a fundraiser check-in soon. I think we're going to have another guest on the couch with us soon. I'm just not sure if we have time for Ricky Gray's video, or if do we have a chance to watch Ricky Gray's video before we do our fundraising check-in? All right. While they're getting Ricky Gray's video, I tell you, I tried to watch all of the videos all in one day, and I was just so overwhelmed by the variety of people for whom the library meant a lot, and the statistics they shared, and the impact that it made. And I think if this is the video that I think we're going to see, it really was very moving.
Oh, wow.
And just because you're not living someone else's life, you don't know what you took as a luxury and a want, other people really counted on as a need.
Yes.
And I like
that's
to
so
say
true.
when the internet first came around and people would say, oh, do you really still need libraries? And I said, to me, the library is an equalizer.
Absolutely.
Not everybody starts life on the same playing field.
Right,
And so
right.
something you have access to, I might not. Something I have access to, somebody else might not. So I think the video will be impactful. And
That's
thanks
wonderful.
thanks for joining me today. We don't often get 2
I
hours to
know.
just chit chat
I
and catch
know.
up. So
It's
I-
been wonderful,
yeah,
and just so informative about what's happening in all of our libraries.
mhm.
I mean, there's so much going on, and we don't get the chance to go out and visit every library all the
Right,
time. So,
right.
it's
So
great to
it
see
was-
what's
it was
being
nice
offered.
to catch
Yeah,
those
it really
updates.
is.
super.
So, are we ready for the video? All right, so here we go. This is a video from Ricky Gray. Let's see what we've got here.
Hi, my name's Ricky Gray. I'm a commercial relationship manager in the York County area, and I currently serve on the Martin Library Board. I'm here today to talk to you about Literacy for Change, which I think is a very, very important program that will help strengthen our community. I joined the board less than a year ago, but in that time have attempted to be a sponge, learn as much as I possibly can about the community, and see where my skills can help strengthen it. So as we kick off Literacy for Change initiative, I'd like to share my story with you all and highlight the power of literacy and the good work our local libraries provide each and every day. You may see me in a suit in this video, but I actually grew up in low-income housing in a double-wide trailer with 3 bedrooms. Would sound great if it was just me, my mom, and my dad, but I had 4 older brothers. One was actually 6'9", so in a double-wide trailer, you can tell that was probably no fun. This was the type of trailer that you had to have a certain amount of income to live in, that provided no AC and no competent landlord. And though my parents struggled with their vices, and I grew up way too fast and was forced to see things that a child shouldn't have had to, books were always around. From Dr. Seuss to Goosebumps, and then ultimately Harry Potter. Books gave me a safe place and somewhere to escape when I needed them most. This is no different for a lot of these kids that walk through these library doors each and every day. They are put in situations that they did not ask for and are always looking for ways out. Literacy for Change can and will make a difference. Investing in our youth and providing escapes and safe places will and can only strengthen our community. I'm a prime example that you can make it out, and literacy was a big part of that.
So that was the second time I got to watch that. Was that your first time?
That was my first time, and oh, how moving was that?
First of all, Ricky Gray, thank you for sharing your story.
Yes.
Everybody has a story, but when you meet somebody, you don't know
What their
they've
story is.
lived through and what they've surpassed and overcome to get to the spot. And that's one gentleman that wholly and totally credits the library for
It is
making the
amazing.
difference in his life and taking him to where you go. And, you know, not only do we offer a safe place for kids and an opportunity for children to be with other children, but for parents to be with other parents. And it's not unusual for, in this day and age, for there to be single parents.
Absolutely.
And so it's,
or grandparents raising their children.
Yeah,
great-
over the years of
great
my 24
grandchildren.
years, I've seen a lot more grandparents be involved and bring their kids in. And, you know, part of what we do is model for those parents
Right.
and grandparents that Mindy and Monet and Erica, when they read a book and when they have a story time, we may have somebody that's still reading a little monotone and, you know, not looking at the pictures in the page and reading interactively. So
Right,
we
yeah.
not only lift them up by being their extended family and their third space, but we also help mentor for the rest
Right.
of the family.
That's right.
When I was at the goal celebration recently, the 1,000 book celebration recently, goals coming up, I was just so tickled with pride that the parents and the grandparents, and some of them were saying, I remember the library as a kid, I had to give this to my child. And others were saying, this is so important to us because we didn't have it, so that we want our
Right.
child to experience it. So
Right.
we can change lives, and we do that every day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It is just amazing. And again, remembering folks that you can make a difference in someone's life by donating. And that's what Literacy for Change is all
Mhm,
about.
mhm.
Making sure that we're donating to keep libraries here in York County and open and available to everyone who needs them.
All right. Can I test your memory?
Oh, wow.
All right.
This-
so this
this
is
could
one
be
question.
good.
This is one question that didn't make it to Library Feud.
All right.
And that would be, name a famous book that recently became a movie.
Oh, good Lord.
Do you go to the movies anymore?
I haven't been in a while. The
Mhm.
last, honestly, the last thing that came to my mind was Twilight.
Well, they were certainly very popular
That
as
wasn't
movies,
it.
right? But that certainly was a famous book that became a movie, but it didn't necessarily happen recently. I don't have the answers. I was just curious what your thoughts
Well,
were.
that was off the top of my head, but I'm trying to think about. There's been so many
How
that
about
they
Band of Brothers? That was pretty impactful. Wasn't that a book first?
right, but that was before Twilight.
Well, my thought is almost every movie is based on
some book.
a book.
Yeah.
Or a real life story that didn't
Right.
get told in a book that went right to movie first.
I mean, we could have said Harry Potter.
You know, I think they're an example of some really famous books, but we're dating ourselves there
That's
again.
true.
All
Yes, it
right.
is.
So now I'm going to give you a little trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who is the philanthropist that donated enough money to open 2,509 libraries worldwide? Now, I could give you some options if
But
you'd
I
like.
know that.
You know
one.
that one. All right, hit
Because
me.
that person is from Pennsylvania.
Yes, you're right.
And his name is Andrew Carnegie.
Right.
And
Excellent.
there
Super.
are still Carnegie libraries open in Pennsylvania today.
Yes, there are. Thank you for that. Here's the term that stumped a lot of people when we were at our pep rallies this week.
Okay.
In library land, a page is an old-fashioned title for someone that
Puts books away or gets magazines or brings something to the desk for a person who's asked for it.
You're right. One of the options for that in the trivia was counted book pages to make sure they were all there when returned. And more than one person picked it. So just shows when you're not living the library life, you don't necessarily
That's right.
know,
And
know
Lordy,
things.
I don't know as I'd want to count Gone with the Wind's pages before that book got
Yes,
returned.
they would need a lot of pages for
Yes,
that, for the
for
pages,
pages.
right? Okay. So I'm curious if we have a chance, should we go to the fundraiser tower or should we show the initial video that we started off with? All right. We're going to send it over to Tara and Patty. Are you ready for us, ladies? Yeah, they're ready.
let's
Thank
get an
you.
update. Woohoo! We are ready. Okay, we're on tape. We got the spots. So we are back for another fundraiser update. We have one basket to give away, but before we get to that, I just wanted to say that I'm really glad our employees learned some things about what libraries offer during Library Feud. They seem to not really be sure about things we offer. So it was a learning education for all. Yes, we offer movies, we offer ebooks, we offer interlibrary. Yes, we offer all those things. So anyway, sorry. Okay, so let's get to the winner of the pit stop. I will let Patty talk about that.
Okay, the pit stop is a Wawa gift basket. We have a Wawa cooler, 2 coffee cups, t-shirt, and several product coupons, courtesy of the Wawa Foundation.
All right, can we get a drum roll, please? The winner is Cindy McCowan. So congratulations. Yay, congratulations to Cindy. So before we step away from here, I'd like to do a few shout outs. One, I don't know if she's in the room. Laura Lynn, is she still in the room? She is our marketing director. She's off getting our dinner, but it is her anniversary. So we could put some comments. Anybody watching might want to say happy anniversary, Laura Lynn. All right. I also want to shout out some donors recently. We had Krista Stein, who is one of our board members. Thank you, Krista. And Deb Sullivan. Thank you, Deb. Jane Leibowitz. And another recent donor was Joy Best. So she made quite a large donation. So we are grateful to her. We saw her story much earlier in the live streams. All right, a couple of announcements before I turn it back to the couch. There will be Facebook Lives on YCL's Facebook page at 10 p.m. to give away 2 more baskets, and at 12:15 to give away the 2 grand prize baskets. So be sure to tune in, and we are going to queue up a video that really sums up what this is all about. Because, you know, when you donate, you've seen all kinds of things today and why it matters and what your donations are doing to support children, teens, adults, all people, all ages, all stages. So enjoy this video. Take it away.
York County Libraries is launching Literacy for Change, a bold, community-powered crowdfunding initiative designed to raise $500,000 annually to expand literacy across York County through a 24-hour online day of giving. YCL will mobilize thousands of library champions to fuel learning, digital access, and lifelong educational opportunity. Literacy for Change will cultivate broad-based community support, reduce dependence on government funding, and ignite sustainable investment in literacy for all. Literacy for Change isn't just about literacy, it's about change, breaking the barriers of economic mobility and lifelong learning for thousands of people in our communities. Did you know that 1 in 4 adults in York County struggle with basic literacy? limiting access to jobs, healthcare, and financial stability? Schools rely on libraries to help young children prepare for kindergarten and prevent that summer learning loss. Many families in York County don't have home internet access, making digital resources a necessity, not a luxury. Teens face unprecedented mental health challenges, and our libraries provide safe spaces for conversations that matter. A single book costs a library between $20 and $40, and ebook licenses can soar upwards of $60, and those licenses expire. The library serves all walks of life, all ages, demographics, identities, education, and income levels. At the heart of the library is the quest for literacy, accessing resources to improve lives today and in the future. Together, we will build a sustainable future where every resident has full access to the knowledge, tools, and resources they need to thrive. This is the legacy we invite you to build with us. Be a champion. Join our Literacy for Change campaign. Ask others to join you to support the cause you care so deeply about. Together, we can be the change. And together, we can make a difference in your county. Thank you for your support.
I really enjoy that video. I must admit I've watched it
I
several
know.
times,
I've
and
seen
I
that too.
learned
As
and
we all
see
know,
something
one of
different
the
each
most
time.
important.
So thank you for showing that. And you know, when you were over there making fun of my teens from Library Feud, I didn't catch what the total was. Did you announce that?
I did not. But
Okay, can you see?
no, I can't.
What's our current total?
We have a very small monitor.
254.
Oh, it's getting
It's
redone.
It's adding.
200. Wow, 254,978.
Oh man,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
so close to 255. Woohoo! That's wonderful. So I'm Ellen. This is Paula. You met Robert earlier, and you've been watching Tara and Patty. So you have another announcement?
I do. And
Okay.
then we will turn it
All
over
right.
to you all.
Thanks for coming over.
Kind of looks like Christmas here, doesn't it?
Yes,
it
it's
does.
very
we're ready
attractive.
for the season.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
This is our last giveaway today, live stream, and I'm going to let Patty tell you all about that because it's special and near and dear.
It is special. I actually have set my house, but we have 3 Christmas trees. It's a set and donated by Creative Solutions Woodworking, who also made our Wayfinder sign that you've been seeing all over York County the past couple weeks, which also happens to be my son. So, of course, Proud Mama giving a shout out here, but we have a winner.
Proud Mama indeed.
Yes.
These are beautiful pieces. Our winner is Karen Hostetter.
Oh. She retires and she keeps on winning.
Just keeps
Awesome.
on making
That's
things happen. So
wonderful.
we will leave you all with it.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
Oh, they
Go
trust
Karen.
us.
They
Karen,
do.
they trust us with your prize.
That's right. You never know where that may end up.
So that's wonderful. Paula and I have had a lot of fun here, bantering and reminding you that you're here to help us help serve the community. But Robert, I think you have a few words you'd like to share.
Hey,
Yeah.
what an incredible day for Literacy for Change, guys. We shared stories of learning and community, all powered by your generosity and spirit. And yes, I even got doused as your weatherman. That was exciting. And so, the forecast for Literacy for Change is full of hope. And our staff and volunteers made magic happen today. They showed what Literacy for Change truly means. To every donor, thank you so much. Your gift keeps our library strong and growing. If you haven't given yet, there's still time. We're
Till
going,
midnight, right?
We're going to midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight tonight. So every dollar, helps someone turn a new page. So thank you for believing in Literacy for Change, and together, we're going to keep your county learning and thriving. Thank you.
Robert, thank you so much for being our leader and making sure that we have a direction. And it has been so important today to see what having a strong direction and what having strong staff and supporters means. We have done so much here today. I want to shout out to the staff that's here. They've been working all day long. Thank you, staff, for all that you've done today.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our supporters who have donated from today through the last couple of weeks when we started donations. All of you have meant so much to us. But as Robert said, don't forget, we have till midnight tonight. Don't stop giving now. Keep on going. We want to make maybe $300,000 if we can. We've got that $500,000 goal. But even if we can do 300,000 for the first year, we want to get there as fast as we can and as far as we can. We need you to keep us moving. So please give from your heart, and give to make sure that Literacy for Change is a reality. It is one of the best things you can do for the York County community.
And did you mention that they can give online until midnight? But
Yes.
I've been contacted. There are people, and hey, if they want to give me money, I'm going to take it any way they want. I would take it in a big bucket of pennies if I needed to.
Yes.
But there is still a way to give if you don't give online and you haven't planned ahead. You can send a check.
That's right.
We take checks. We take cash. Literacy for Change will be back again next year. But giving doesn't have to stop when today is over.
That's right. If you have, if you put your check in the mail this week and we haven't gotten it, it'll go in next week when we get it in the mail. If you want to drop one in the mail today, we'll get it. And just keep going, keep giving. And we have all kinds of ways. You can bring it into your library next week. We'll be happy to see you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever. But thank you so much for being with us today. And thank you for joining us for Literacy for Change.
Thank you, guys.